saying what happened to duty. Like we were talking about duty in marriages, and that's what Trev is explaining. When you have a family and you've invested time and resources and love, and you've built, this family structure, you're not just gonna walk away at those first signs of despair.
Right.
You
Right.
need to get
The
in
structure,
therapy.
though,
You
is the
need
point.
you need to do everything you can to stay by your family. That's why our community is what it is right now. Is
Right.
because soon as problems arise, soon as things get hard and crazy, it's like this is crazy. I don't need this. Right?
We're talking
Both
about
people.
undermining the household, disrespect,
No,
stuff
no,
like
but
that.
that's not
Crazy shit,
no.
though.
Hold on,
That, that,
y'all.
that,
You got to process to
No,
a pro.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that I duty goes for the man and the woman.
So with a
That's
woman,
it.
I think all
woman
of
as a man
wait,
is
Mr.
leadership.
Lego,
Hold
wait,
on, hold on,
wait, Mr.
hold on.
Lego.
Lego.
I think that just to be clear, because I think Ali, I don't think that you and understood exactly what I'm saying. It's not that that a woman is not held accountable for her part. That's not what I'm saying at all. But in ranking, because I look at a man as a leader, I'm a military man. If I'm a first lieutenant and everyone underneath me in my barracks is they acting wild, when the captain comes, he not talking to the private soldiers.
Facts.
You know who gets in trouble? Now, I wasn't even in there with the fight. I had nothing to do with that. The minute that captain comes in there, he's on my ass. You know why? Because I supposed to be in control. I supposed to know everything that's going on. I supposed to be able to guide. So not that the private soldiers won't be held accountable. They will go, they're going to be held accountable. But ultimately, who gets held accountable the most
is the leader.
me, because I supposed to, those people are underneath me. And if a man is taking his rightful place in the household, and if the household is in disarray and the household is not being ran properly, you don't go a man. If I went into your household, brother Ali, and I start telling your wife, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this, you're gonna look at me like, nigga, who you talking to? You know why? Because if the house is disarray, you're not gonna put that on your woman. You're the person that's head in charge, and you ain't gonna allow no one to put all of the blame on your wife. You won't allow that to happen. Why? Because I will be undermining you and disrespecting you as a man. You're the leader. So when if a man walk in, he's talking to the leader. I don't want to talk to the subordinates or the ones who he's protecting. I'm talking to the protector. So at the end of the day, I do, and I'm landing my plane right here. I do, and I agree with Trev and Casey. You have to. I'm not talking. I was answering Ali's question because he went straight to the extreme about what the actual. I believe in working things out. I do believe in trying to cultivate. You got a wife and children. There is duty. You're supposed to try to do everything that you need, depending on the situation.
Tell them the butt.
You have to try to work things out because that's what's best for the family. But at the end of the day, if there's unreconciled differences, then obviously which is why the Holy Quran, the God hates divorce, but it's permissible. But he hates
get out.
So, at the end of the day.
So can I respond to that? Can I respond to that?
Yeah.
So first one, we've gotten so caught up into this conversation of leadership, and no offense to you as well too. I'm saying what's continuously happening on in these panels, that you're saying that you're taking accountability for what happened with those soldiers. And my family, almost all my uncles and fathers served. My father served. Soldier has dishonorable discharge. And then there's treason if you go against your country. So you're not blamed for what a soldier did if he went against if he went against his country, or if he was disrespectful to anyone, or he was out of line and didn't listen. Second part, when we're speaking about, okay, that's fine. That's why there's dishonorable discharge.
You could call your family up right now. I served.
I didn't interrupt you. I showed decorum.
Let him get his point.
I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you.
Go ahead, Ali.
Let Ali get his point. The very first thing that I said was, Marcus, I agree with you. If you end up in a relationship and you're being tolerable of disrespect, you have to take accountability about the disrespect as well too. I'm still not going to take disrespect away from what the woman is doing. So what I asked you brothers to make sure we were clear. So so we don't have a misunderstanding. You're saying that if the brother tolerates disrespect, that you're saying he's wrong, which I disagree with. I'll give him accountability for tolerating disrespect. I'll give him, because he's still being disrespected. The part I had a problem with is the initial disrespect. You're saying if this woman disrespected you, you said that he should have vetted better and he should have seen the signs before it came. That's the problem I said. So, and I'll say that I'll give this the premise of this. If we are all imperfect people talking about getting closer and healing and taking care of each other, and we're supposed to give all this grace to women, and a man and woman meet each other and they're imperfect, and then they commit to love, and one person goes off, and if it's not the man and we're going to blame the man, this is again why men are in crisis, because if it's a responsibility and a dedication to a commitment, the person who goes off is wrong, even if it's two imperfect people. And if we bring two perfect people into the situation, it's still the person who was wrong. We're misleading our brothers. We're setting our sons up for failure. And men, there's going to be still more men delete. Let me finish. I didn't interrupt. 79% of the men that's deleting themselves, the 80% are men, because men get no grace, men get no understanding, even when they're showing up as men, and a woman to tell a man, giving his best, everything he's given, you're just not man enough. Where we'll accept the worst, like you said, have a community of men that'll take care of OnlyFans women, prostitutes, strippers, and still give them a space to exist. And we still blaming men, but men are giving grace to for all these women to exist. Because if we stood on true G code, like you saying, women wouldn't have nowhere to go. And I'll say that.
Rashaan, let me ask you a question. Rashaan, let me ask you a question, because this is real life shit. Me and Rashaan been around each other plenty of times. You think a woman gonna try me, Rashaan?
Yeah, I think so.
I've seen women try you all over the panel.
Shut up. Rashaan.
I'm not shutting up. You ain't gonna tell me, hey, Trigger Mike. He's not gonna tell me. Listen, he done disrespect.
Guys, listen up. As you get older, the best way to continue to look young, exuberant, and vibrant is to continue to take care of your skin. That's why.
Rashaan, answer the question.
This so disrespectful.
Like, honestly, in person, I haven't seen anyone try you.
Thank you.
In person. Now, on the panel,
let me just say this.
I've seen people try you on the panel. But
let me just say this.
In person, is a different
everything
story.
Because and to be fair, I said this before last time I was on the show. Everybody is different in person. Facts. I know, it's only a few of every people that I've met in person that was really, they transitioned off from what's the name, but everybody got G Unit cookies on camera. But behind closed doors, in person, and the whole night, everything changed. I even seen dudes who women might be on, like the comments, oh, he's this, he's that, is crazy. But then when I see the person in person, when I see them see him in person, they trying to go home with him. So I don't believe nothing. I don't believe nothing at the end of the day. So
JR done seen it, Sweeney done seen it, Rashaan done seen it, Paris, like real shit. All this other shit is social media shit. But at the end of the day, a man of leadership, a protective man, because it's about protection. It's not about alpha male bullshit. It's about protection. When women feel safe around a man, they sit down and they shut the hell up.